According to President Yoweri Museveni, of the 54 people who were killed during the violent protests of 18th November 2020, the government would make financial reparations for 20 people who were not part of the rioters and died in unclear circumstances that are still under investigation.
32 of the dead were rioters. 2 died, they were knocked by the cars which were stoned by, so they were also by the rioters.
However, some human rights activists and lawyers say no amount of reparation is equivalent to life lost. They urge the government to instead arrest the security officers who killed Ugandans in cold blood as the first step to show accountability.
When the state unlawfully executes people, one, it has committed a crime. The officers responsible have committed crimes. So the first thing that we should be talking about is arrest and prosecution of murderers. 50 lives of Ugandans were terminated by murder.
His issues were really very clear and very good. But the question, what kind of modality is he going to use? We know there are really innocent people who lost their lives. That one we cannot deny it.
The fact that he has made an acknowledgement, then he can then initiate a process, trigger a process that can see action being taken by the different parties, the different players, the different organs of the state.
The legal practitioners argue that by the government admitting wrongdoing and expressing readiness for reparation, it's an indicator that government faults the security officers for going overboard. They add that promising reparation without taking the relevant legal procedures is an abuse of the legal process and an attempt to frustrate justice.
You know, he normally dangles 10 million, 20 million. This is not what a court of law would give. So what he's going to do is to give what are called ex gratia payments and deny these people the right to go to court and prove their claim and get substantial payments.
They also expressed concern over delayed justice in Uganda's justice system.
But you know that our courts will take 3-4 years to hear that case. And yet the murderer is known.
We have a trail of killings by security under the pretext of controlling riots. We remember the Kabaka riots of 2009. Over 49 people died. No investigation, no security officers being brought to book. In 2007, in 2008, in 1998, you know the other killings in Teso.
A leading human rights activist, Dr. Livingstone Sewanyana, and a senior lawyer, Peter Warwiri, called for an independent inquiry into the killings.
Perhaps let's get a judge from Kenya, another one from Tanzania, another one from Rwanda.
Patrick Senyondo, NTV.